I love transformations. And one of the best parts about transformations with Cloudinary is being able to weave together a very complex set of asks when I can say, I want to do this and that and this and that. And I get this amazing output when it comes to how my images or my videos look or how they perform when they are being delivered. Transformations are fabulous. And what I think is really cool about this feature that we're about to talk about here is that now you have a really good visual output of transformations that we think that probably most users can benefit from understanding how to apply those to their overall images and videos. And that's with this transformations gallery. So Aditya, tell me a little bit about the gallery here.
Yeah, so the transformations gallery is a list of pre-built transformations that you can use and adopt with Cloudinary to enhance your images, videos, to customize them, to optimize them, and what have you. And for some of the folks who are familiar with Cloudinary, they're familiar with the cookbook concept. So the transformations gallery is essentially an evolution of the cookbook. It not only allows developers to quickly get a sense of what transformations you can do with Cloudinary, but it also allows them now to preview these transformations by connecting with the transformation builder. And another value that you get here is, as you're playing around, there are code snippets that get created, which you can then view in your favorite frameworks. So whether you're a Python developer or PHP developer, you can see those code snippets in those various frameworks.
And that's huge. Aditya, that is huge because that's the thing that sometimes is always hard is how do I take all of those transformations and make sure I apply them into one of your SDKs and being able to say, this is exactly how you do it. Just simply copy and paste this code snippet in. It makes that developer's life a lot easier to be able to get it done and focus on the things that they should be getting done rather than trying to type through all the details or trying to figure out how all these various transformations connect together. Giving them something simple, to use your cookbook reference, to give them a nice, simple recipe is a wonderful thing. So I think that's an amazing benefit of this transformation gallery that we're seeing here. So Paul, let's do a walkthrough of this. Show us this transformation gallery that we've been talking about.
Sure. So like I just said, it's really useful. Even if you're the most skilled developer in the world, this really helps you to think about exactly what's going on behind the scenes with Cloudinary. It gives you some ideas from a creative perspective, how to get going, and also just some common use cases. So this is the interface here. You can get to it by going to transformations and then transformations gallery. And so the interface to start is quite simple. It's just like the cookbook. It goes through some really common transformations. These are the most common, the ones that we put in here to start, but as new transformations come online, we'll be adding them. One cool little feature is you can come in here and you can actually look at the original and then the transformed. You can do this with multiple sample images. So that gives you an idea of what's happening here. Like I said, even the most skilled developer might not know, what does thumb faces mean exactly, especially if you're newer to the platform. So let's say you want to use this face detection image-based cropping. You can come in here and you can say, use this template, and this is going to pull it up in the transformation gallery. What that's going to do is going to start with the URL-based API. It's going to show the commands in here that's actually being used to generate this. You can open up this action that is created and see exactly what's happening here. You can maybe change the width and height if you wanted, for example. Or you could come in here and, take a browse through the transformations that are available to you. Again, this is a great way to learn about what's there. Let's say you want to add a grayscale effect. You can do that. Click on here and then click apply. It's going to bring the grayscale effect into this transformation. So you can take those templates as a starting point, start to add on to them. Then, like we said, the really important feature here is coming through and looking at the code that's being generated here. Again, this eliminates any error of writing this yourself. You can just come in here. You can, if you're a Node developer, for example, this is a Node example. You can come in here, grab this copy, maybe change this static to something like a wildcard if you're looping through images. Yet again, Python, PHP, Java, all of the powerful APIs and SDKs that we have are available at your fingertips here. Then you can even do things around workflow automation. You can save this as a name transformation if you wanted, which you go into your presets, things like that. So it's really a way to, this transformation builder has been around for a couple of months, but this really sort of activates it a little more by giving you these starting points that are common to all our common use cases. It gets developers going quickly, and it really helps helps a user to make the most of the transformations and to get started quickly. I like to think of it as a quick start as a former developer, so it's a good way to get going. Right.